Bisshhh'ss. How's it going? Hope everybody is doing good today. I am trying and experimenting with foils. I've only done foils one other time, and it was just a little tiny itty bitty section of my nail. So it was, not a big deal. Well, today we are trying to do the full nail, all 5, and I'm going to be experimenting with techniques and how you can get it done the best and easiest way. So, I got this. This isn't my favorite design ever, so that's why I'm using this one to play around with. I'm using Beetles Nail Art Foil Gel. I'm going to try Beetles Gel Base, because I've had questions about that. And this DIY Foil Glue, which is half water and half tack it that I got off of Amazon. I'll leave everything in the description box. Does anybody actually read my description box? Just out of curiosity. I always wonder that. Anyways, I have Havana from Revel on my nails already. And that is what I tried to choose a color close to one of the colors in the foil itself. That way, in case anything was missing or sporadic, it wouldn't look too bad. So I went ahead and started with the Tack It and water, the DIY, so that way it can dry. You want it to dry before you apply. So before you apply your foil, so I went ahead and put that on so that way it could dry. Now we're going to try gel base first. I've had some questions about this because, it's tacky, it's sticky, so why wouldn't a foil stick to it? Well, I thought the same thing, so let's see. Let's see what happens. Who thinks it's going to work? Right now, comment below. Stop, pause the video, comment below if you think it's going to work or not. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yep, nope, it didn't work. So, we're going to go and just leave that one alone for now. Has a gel base. I cured it for a whole minute, and no, it did not work. Did not work. Did not work. So you're going to cure it first. You're going to cure the gel and then stick the foil on it. So here I am. My index finger was dry, so I was like, okay, well, we'll try and put this on there now. And it didn't work even a little bit. And this is what I used the last time I did my foil on the small piece of my nail, and it worked fine. So I don't know if you're doing a full nail or trying to do a full nail of foil. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend this. Maybe it is just better for small areas on your nail. Or if you're wanting a more sporadic look, go for that. So what I did, because it was still tacky when I touched my finger to it, that's why I tried it again. What I did was I applied a second layer, and I'm going to let that dry again, and we're going to try it one more time. Sorry guys, my voice is a little raspy. I'm getting over some allergies and cleaning air conditioners that had mold in them, so yeah, I'm a little suffering right now. Anyways, so now we're going in with the Beetles Nail Foil Gel. This is actually foil gel. And I'm going to put this on my ring finger and my pinky. And I'm going to cure those 2 nails for 1 minute. Now I'm doing these together because we're going to do 2 different things with them. So here they are out of the light. One we're going to go in with right away. Straight out of the light, we're going to see. The other one, my pinky, we're going to let it cool down while I do this foil for about a minute and a half, and then we will get back to it and put the foil on it and see how it sticks on the pinky. But this is straight out of the oven, hot and ready, that we stuck this foil on my ring finger, and you can see how it's starting to separate. That's a good sign when you see it starting to separate. See, I zoomed in and slowed it down for you. That is a very good sign. So look at how good that one came out. It was missing a few spots, yes, but it came out so much better than the tack it and water fingered it. So I'm gonna now, if I can get that foil to not stick to me, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to try again on my index finger. We're still letting that pinky cool. So about 1.5 minutes that I let my pinky cool. Anyways, we're trying again on my index finger, and it worked a little bit better, but still not necessarily what you want if you're going for a full finger. So what I did was, after I pulled it off, I just kind of went in and did the fast, like, stick and pull motion. Stick and pull, stick and pull, stick and pull. Because sometimes you can get it to work that way, to just kind of press and release the motion, you know? So that's what I did, and it just was like, I don't want to stick to this finger for you. So now we're going to try it on my pinky. And I let this sucker cool. I'm going to zoom you in. I'm just pressing down. You want to press the foil into your nail really, really good. Try and smooth out any lumps and bumps. That way you can get a good, clean peel. And just rub it in all over as good as you can. And look at how freaking good that one came out. I let my nail rest for about, it was more like 1.5 to 2 minutes. So if you let it cool off and rest, let the gel rest and cool off, and then go in with your foil, it seemed to work amazingly. So the pinky was a win. So far, that is the best one, and that's the way I would do it again. Now on my thumb, we're going to try a hack, quote unquote, that I seen on Instagram, where you don't cure the gel first. So this one got this one's hard. It was messy, and it was just hard. So before you cure it, you're going to put the foil on with it wet. Now, since it's not tacky or sticky, it's hard to get it to stick. So I was having to hold it in place and everything, and then put it in the light all together like that, and then peel it. And you see, because the foil was in the way, it didn't penetrate the gel good enough to leave it tacky and sticky. So see, it's just like peeling right up. So that's a no. Do not try that. It's not worth it. Don't try and cure with the foil on. Just cure the gel, then stick the foil. So I just wiped it off really quick with alcohol. It came right off. And I am going to do my thumb the same way that I did my ring finger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my thumb in, and I'm just going to do it hot and ready out of the oven and stick some foil on it once it's done. So I'm just cleaning up my cuticle. So as soon as it's out, I am putting this on, and I'm doing this just so that we can double check those, like the ring finger and the pinky technique that I did. So that's what I'm going to do with my thumb. I'm rechecking to see how well the pulling it right out of the lamp works. Press it really good into my nail. And then I am going to pull it off, and it kind of worked. So see, any like blank spaces that I have left, I just like do the quick, that motion. Stick it, pull it, stick it, pull it. I don't know really what you'd call that, like just grab and go kind of thing, but it's a stick and pull kind of deal. Yeah. So now on my middle finger, it does still have the gel base on it, but I just went over it with the foil glue, and I'm going to cure it for a minute like I did all the other ones. I cured all of these for a minute, except for the tack it one because it didn't need a lamp. So I cured it for a minute, and I'm going to let it sit there. Now, in my honest opinion, I do not think that I let it sit long enough. I let it sit for about a minute. I deleted some of the stuff so you wouldn't have to sit here for a minute while I just sat there twiddling my fingers. So I don't think I let it set long enough like I did the pinky. It worked, but not as well, I don't think. Because the pinky came out like perfect. I don't know how, like, they just came out perfect. And so you're seeing the separation, right? That's what we want. We want some separation. But look, right smack dab in the middle, I got an empty blank space. So I did this with it, and it did stick, but again, it was kind of random, so it just looked odd having this random different colored space in the middle of my nail. So I don't know what happened that the middle didn't stick. No clue. But this is what we ended up with. And then I top coated them matte. And that is the video. So I'd say apply your foil gel, cure it for a minute, and then let it sit for 1.5 to 2 minutes. And you'll get a very good application. The thumb was what I had to redo. The foil one, it could work, but you're going to have to work with it quite a bit. And definitely the ring finger and pinky were the best techniques, but the pinky was spot on. So you can do it pulling it straight out of the lamp or letting it sit and cool, and that's the one that I would do, is to let it sit and cool and then put your foil on. So that is this nail foil video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, bitches.